Om Shanti. Today is your 89th day of your meditative blessing. And in this blessing, in today's beautiful blessing, God the Father, or the incorporeal, the point of light, the divine being, the divine powerful Father, tells us that my purpose on this earth is not to awaken a dead person and make him live. It is not to provide you a house or a shelter or to feed you. It is not to fulfill your wish to have a nice husband or a wife or to give birth to a child at your home. That is not my purpose. God says my purpose is much bigger than that. And you can do all those things and you can attain all those achievements just by your good karmas, provided you take the learnings or the teachings of the right karmas from me. Now, the right karmas can only be done once we have the powers and also once we have the qualities of God. To know God means to know what are his qualities, what goes in his mind, what kind of thoughts does he have towards all the children on this earth, all the souls. And that's what we learn at Brahmakumaris, the divine being and his beautiful thoughts, his beautiful powers, and we imbibe that in our own life. Let's see what does Baba have to say today in this beautiful Vardhan. So let's see. Baba says, may you always be free from obstacles and become an embodiment of solutions by having a constant and stable stage. When we don't have a constant and a stable stage, we are either dependent on people, or we are dependent upon situations, or we are dependent upon things around us to make us happier, to fulfill our work, to fulfill our conditions, to make our conditions better or comfortable enough for us to move ahead in life. When we're dependent upon people and things, we cannot be constantly victorious. We find people and things as obstacles in our life. Think about it. Let's go ahead. So by having a constant and stable stage, by having love for the one, only one, and having faith in the one, not in things and not in people, first in the one. Let's go into the explanation part. Always remain absorbed in love for the one Father. We understand that this is Kali Yuga. This is Iron Age. And in Iron Age, when every soul as per God's versions has become impure, that means everybody is lustful, angry, greedy, egoistic, jealous, comparative, competitive. When we see this kind of negative, impure vibrations in the whole world, that's the time God comes on earth at the end of this Kali Yuga. And this is the time when it is known as the time of transition between Kali Yuga and Satyug, means Iron Age to Golden Age. That means a huge transformation on earth is going to come. Iron Age world is going to get transformed into the Golden Age world. That means from Nark or hell to heaven on earth. And for that thing to happen, God comes down and he tells us and teaches us as a father and also as a teacher the divine godly versions, which I'm reading right now. So Baba says, always remain absorbed in love for the one Father. Why only one Father? Because at this time nobody else we can depend upon. Everybody is impure. Only Father is the soul purifier and only the soul who's pure at this time. And for his task, love for the one Father, and his task. What is his task? As we said, he's the purifier. He transforms souls from impure to pure souls and gets them ready for transition from the Iron Age, Kali Yuga, to the Golden Age, Satya Yuga. So, in such a way that you do not feel that there is any other person or position in the world. That means the task is greater. God's task becomes my task. My Godfather's task becomes my task. And then I do not think or I do not worry about having support from people, from things around me, and I can never give any kind of reasoning or excuses in my life. Let's go ahead and understand that. The children who have love for the one, who have faith in the one, and have a constant and stable stage. Constant and stable stage means once we have the qualities of God the Father, we have imbibed those qualities, the 36 divine virtues. Let me give an example. Royalty, patience, tolerance, love, trustworthiness, acceptance, and many such things. When we have these qualities, when we imbibe these qualities and do our karmas as per them, we become stable in our thoughts and minds. When we use powers of tolerance and acceptance, we become stable in our mind. As we discussed yesterday, the power of acceptance and tolerance. So then Baba says the children who have love for the One, who have faith in the One, and have a constant and stable stage are always free from obstacles and experience the stage of ascent. The whole world is coming down in the conditioned mental situations completely, but here God the Father gives us this knowledge. He pre-assigned this complete drama in such a way that He comes down and He gives us the knowledge of what is going to come in the future. Even the COVID and what more can come in the future is already revealed to us at Brahmakumaris. And that's why we are in a stage of ascent. They transform excuses into solutions. Those children transform excuses into solutions. Or because of this person I cannot meditate. Or if I had this situation, if I had a comfortable chair, I could have meditated better. I wish I was in the right place. This place is so hot. I wish I was in a cooler place. I could have meditated better. No situations, no people, no things can change your condition. Because you are a soul, and irrespective of the conditions around you, you can meditate, you can be in a constant stage of condition rightly at every single time, irrespective of what kind of people you're surrounded by. They transform excuses into solutions. They do not become weak with excuses, but become embodiments of solutions. They find out what can I do right now and what can I follow as per God's guidance in the divine education or morally which we read every day, that I may follow and change so that I have a better stage of my mind. So I leave you with this, contemplate about this, think about this. With this I leave you. Have a blessed day. Stay safe. Om Shanti.